Good morning, everyone. This is Ranger Rob, and welcome to the Ranger Rob Country Living channel. Yes, sirree, Bob. It's another sparkling day here in Central Oregon, and it's supposed to be a warm one today too. So all week actually looks like it's going to be good weather, and I can live with that. So let's go make sure we didn't leave doors closed and things like that for the chickens, and make sure they're all doing all right. So our first visit will be the chicken shaw to see why is it my dogs are always going in the bathroom when I'm videotaping. I think they're trying to advertise the RangerRob poopy bags. All right, so anyway, looks pretty quiet back here. Let's check on the chickens. All right, so all the hens are all fed and they got water. Chicken shaw looks good, so we'll leave them to do what they do, and let's go check on the greenhouse. I stopped in the greenhouse for a minute. Definitely had to add water to this tank down here. I'm adding a little more calcium nitrate because my tomatoes look a little light green, a little yellowish to them when they should have a big dark green. So I think I'll give them a little shot of extra calcium nitrate. Everything seems like it's growing fine. Everything's hanging good. Peas are doing really well, and they're all blossoming, so it'll be interesting to see how our harvest will be this year. And yeah, all we can do is sit back and wait. Patience, Rob, patience. Well, my baby chickens are doing fine. Checked on some of the conventional gardening over there, plus the NFTs are all running fine. Checked their tanks, and I turned on the water for the onions over on the left hand side over there. Towers looking good. Just gotta double check. Tank should be in pretty good shape. Yep, tank's in good shape. And by the way, at the bottom of these towers we've got watermelon radishes growing, and I'd be curious to see how those come out. And I got flowers showing up, so we might get some strawberries after all. I'm going to take care of the babies, the chickens, and then we'll go up and look at the conventional garden, and that'll probably wrap us up. Oh, Lee, guess what we got here? A mushroom. Those are bad mushrooms. Yeah, all the rain we had a few days back definitely kicked up some mushrooms, and it's been reports that it's been a lot of dogs getting sick from eating mushrooms. I haven't seen my dogs do it, but anyway, better be safe than sorry. All right, all the piggies are talking to me. I'm sure they're hungry. We'll probably let them go to pasture today. Meantime, I got to get them fed with their normal food, and make sure they got lots of water because it's going to be warm today. So we got the ladies fed over here. Sparky's all fed, filling up the water, making sure their wallow gets lots of water. Same thing with Sparky. We'll fill his water again, nice clean water. Make sure his wallow's got water. And I'm not sure I'm going to let them free range right away. We'll see. I want to always keep kind of a left eye on them because they're kind of new at the free ranging, but yeah, so far so good. Well, piggy's all taken care of. Last night, after we were done recording, Sherry and I came out. She got all of her flowers planted in the front of that boxes, and we got water systems to them, and we got all these flowers done here. That's my little bee attractors. We got 3 more buckets we're going to put over by the corn. Sherry also planted a lot of sunflowers in the island over here with the tree. Well, they all got trees. And another island over there. And we also adjusted and tweaked some of the water system over there. So in here, everything's looking pretty good. Our celery. It's actually not doing too bad. Kind of surprised about that. And strawberries are growing, and so far so good. Peas and snap peas are doing great. In here, I actually got an opening in the center that I could put some things in. This smells good in here. Celery, the lettuce is all growing like crazy. Tons of lettuce. Spinach, we got to harvest. Potatoes are going nuts. Carrots are growing like crazy. We cleared this out. I planted carrots, and along this edge here we put cilantro. And everything out here looks like it's doing well. Still a few, still don't know what's going to happen with all these tomato plants, but they're growing, so cross their fingers they do all right. Lots of plants are coming up, seedlings are coming up, and we've still got a couple of spots in here that a couple of the tomatoes didn't take. Corn is maybe up to 4, 5, 6 inches, on depending which one you look at. So that's looking good. And yeah, so just gotta hang tight and see what happens in the next few weeks. Well, I was talking to Dale Wiley. He's the guy who's also host with me on the podcast. I think this week Amy's got a prior engagement, so she won't be on the podcast tomorrow if we have one. But I was asking Dale if he'd be willing to bring he's got a little bigger tractor than me. He's got a Kubota also. His is air conditioned and nice. Anyway, I asked him, I was like, would you be interested, maybe kind of sorta, to duel up with me and hit some of these fields back here with the pigs and help clear them out so I can get more cover crop planted and stuff. And it sounds like he might take me up on it, so I'll take care of his fuel, and you know, if he needs a donation, he'll certainly get one from me. And so anyway, there's like, oh, that's kind of going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of work, and we're going to be filthy by the time we're done. Of course, he's got a cab, so he can stay nice and clean. But yeah, it could be kind of fun. Have him over to visit. It'd be kind of cool too. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. In the meantime, I have a question for you. I was watching a video, and I guess somebody was going through line as a cashier. And the cashier was asking each person that was coming up, if you could go back to age 18, either have the mindset of 18 or the health of 18, and you know, what would you choose? And so some people say, oh, you have health problems, I'd love to go back and get the health I had when I was 18. Others would say, you know, all the wisdom they've gotten throughout the years, they wouldn't want to go back to being 18 again. Anyway, and then some people just saying, I don't want to go back, I'm perfectly happy. And my daughter was telling me that this guy was doing this down at a grocery store. Anyway, so question to you is, if you could go back, and you know, these are your choices, would you go back to being 18 for the health reasons, or go back to age 18 for the mindset and all that stuff, or would you not want to go back at all and you're perfectly happy with where you are today? So anyway, interesting question. And my daughter, she answered, she was happy where she is today. She just turned 40, and she goes, I wouldn't want to go back. I'm right where I want to be. I worked my way to exactly where I am today, and I'm happy. And I thought, what a wonderful answer. So anyway, be curious what your answer would be. So this is something I really haven't talked much about, but I wanted to point out some of the shortages that affected me and Sherry. And there's two major ones right now. One is Oasis cubes. That's these things right here. for a while I couldn't even get Oasis cubes or find them, and we like the 256 per sheet blankets, or whatever you call these blocks, and this is the last of what I have. We do have Rockwell, stuff like that, but I like the Oasis better. And right now I found where I could buy like a case of 20 for $157. And it's like, I don't need that much. I just need enough, because these work really good for hydroponics. And so yeah, so Oasis cubes has been something that's been hard for Sherry and I to get. The other item that's been kind of irritating me lately is Premier One fencing. So I ordered a 48-inch Premier One fencing. I did get the charger I ordered, and it was over a $500 order, but I haven't got the fencing yet, and I won't get that till like June 27th. You'll probably see this video after that. Then I need to get more Premier One fencing of the 30-inch, but I want the piglet version, and I can't get that either, out of stock. So quite frustrating with those particular items. Oasis cubes and Premier fencing, and everything else I've done pretty good with getting what I want. But yeah, even the shortages are affecting me and Sherry. Well guys, it's kind of mid-afternoon, and definitely warmed up pretty good around here. Probably around 85 degrees, which is great for around here lately. So I thought maybe I'd let the girls roam the property for a while, go eat some grass. So I think I'm gonna leave Sparky in his area for a while, just because he's showing signs of being Sparky. So anyway, but I gotta close this gate in order to do this. So I did open the gates. Sparky is sunbathing, so he's not interested. Zelda, she's in the shade over there. Maggie is just like going woohoo. So we'll see. We'll let them roam for a while. It's warm. They probably won't go far. They'll probably want to stay water close to their wallow. So yeah, they're good to go. So guys, also just got back from the grocery store, and just got some odds and ends. And so now I'm just gonna chill out a little bit. Let Maggie have some fun with her freedom. And the other ones will probably join in as soon as they realize it's not gonna get any cooler. So guys, please take the time to like, subscribe, and share our videos. We'd appreciate that. And in the comments below, say hello. Tell us what you're up to. We'd appreciate it. And I'm gonna find a cool place to sit down and relax for a few minutes. So guys, till next time, bye now.
Our videos are made possible by RangerRob Poopy Bags, available at Amazon right now. Thank you very much for watching our video. Please take the time to like, subscribe, and share our videos all over the whole wide world. Thanks.